from now, we're going to go downstairs and we're going to hang out and I'm going to show you guys what we're up to and having a party. And I'm even cooking. I'm cooking tonight. I did all the cooking. And I'm cooking God's favorite dish. If you ever wondered what God's favorite dish is, believe it or not, it's fried rabbit in a mushroom herb sauce. Hello. And you guys are going, fried rabbit, little bunnies. Anyway, you'd have to taste it, but trust me, it's going to work out. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. And so, hey, Dina, Michelle, how you guys? You guys are in the house somewhere, right?
We're right in the middle of the party, Gary.
Yep, and we got people behind us.
We're right off the ballroom. The ballroom is cranking. You got band playing, people dancing.
Oh, nice.
This is really fun. I wish you were all here with us.
I do. I wish they were all here with us. And so you guys got to come to North Carolina and hang out with us. It's fun. And so yeah, I see some people back there. So you guys are like carrying on. So anyway, what are we talking about? I want you guys to get some of the crazy spiritual gifts that I saw come down today. And yesterday and the day before. And these spiritual gifts are great. I want to talk to Andy Thiessen. Can we go to Andy? Can we do that? Yeah, because he can see spiritually, and I want to show him some stuff.
You know, all right, Andy, unmute yourself.
Happening.
There you go.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Hey, not too bad. How are you?
Good. And you're in where? Minneapolis, Wisconsin. Where are you? Wisconsin. All right. Anyway, and so here's the thing. I want you to see some of these spiritual gifts. Now, first of all, how warm are you getting right now?
Very warm.
Really hot, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, those are you're getting a download of 1,700 spiritual gifts.
Holy moly!
Your sinuses open?
Yeah, it feels like it's like coming in from my chest, like radiating out through my entire body.
Crazy feeling, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, we went down, there's these great energy vortexes that exist only here in North Carolina where we are, believe it or not. And so it's a special, and I explained this through the spiritual retreat, and I've never explained it to you guys because I never told anybody about this because it was a secret from God. And he told me I could tell people, but this is a beautiful energy. And I see Suzanne. Suzanne's in the house. There you are. I see Suzanne. Hey, girl. How are you? She's sitting. Where are you? You're in the library. And so, anyway, but there's this beautiful spiritual energy that came down, and we got downloaded with all these spiritual gifts that were just the most amazing thing. And I saw people changing. I saw their dark energies flying away, and I saw the light flying in. And so, but there's a special energy vortex here that exists in North Carolina and exists on some of our properties that we have around. And we were hanging out by the waterfalls and just enjoying ourselves and bringing in this light. We've cooked out. If I eat more, I'm going to blow up. Anyway, so I've been cooking and carrying on. And so we just really been enjoying ourselves. When I look at you, Andy, when I look at the biggest spiritual gift you actually got the spiritual gift of the crown, okay? The crown spiritual gift is the gift that we got today at the end of like several days of bringing down spiritual gifts. The Zion Heaven spiritual gifts empath faster than any other spiritual gift that I've ever seen. And so, Andy, you just got this Zion Heaven spiritual gift of this crown that crowns you in the heaven dimension on earth. Not the heaven on earth dimension. It's a little different. It's the heaven dimension on earth. And so now look how hot you're feeling now. What does that feel like, Andy?
Yeah, I'm on fire. And what I keep seeing like, as all these spiritual gifts come down, I keep seeing bricks, like as a foundation of a building was being built from the ground up. Like all of these bricks keep coming down, these gold bricks.
My sinus has opened totally up, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're actually building the foundation of a very important spiritual, spiritual world here on earth, where you can be spiritual and physical both at the same time.
Sure.
The ultimate heaven, Zion Heaven is physical and spiritual at the same time. That's the reason I'm cooking rabbit tonight in celebration of God, because God is physical and spiritual in Zion Heaven. And I'm like, so God, what's your favorite thing to eat? Because you eat. His thing is he likes to eat. And for years and years and years, in every heaven that God showed me, and with all the spiritual information and knowledge that he taught me, It was wild because he kept on twiddling this golden toothpick. I'm like, what is that all about? And he goes, you figure it out, figure it out. Well, finally he told me, he says, I like to eat. I'm like, oh. So God himself likes to eat. Okay, so do I. I love to eat, by the way, and I hope you guys do. Anyway, but he's like he likes being physical, and so he loves heavens. The most ultimate. He explained to me the most ultimate heaven. The ultimate heavens are the heavens where you're physical and you're spiritual at the same time. And as crazy as this sound on this little Zoom show where we're hanging out, guys, we're actually figuring out the keys to the kingdom, literally. And so, and I've never been more convinced than the beautiful things that I figured out here at this spiritual retreat. You guys come to the spiritual retreat in June. You know, if you just know you're missing out on something, you're missing out on something. You got to really come and show up because I've never seen so many beautiful gifts happening. And so we're going to talk to some of these guys a little bit later and figure it out. But anyway, Andy, your head's never been hotter. I'm empathing your head. Your head's on fire.
Yeah, I'm just sweating beads here. Like
Crazy, right?
yeah, I just keep seeing all this stuff keeping flying down back at me.
It looks like, I mean, it's raining spiritual gifts on Andy.
Yeah.
So you guys, all you got to do is empath Andy, empath me, and you're going to get all these spiritual gifts. What are you going to get? I don't know. A lot of stuff. I don't know what it all is because there's too many things coming down at one time. But we got these beautiful vortexes of light and spiritual things that are occurring, and you guys are a part of it. Thank you for your oneness. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here and hanging out on Zoom. And so, you know, we were actually going to we were thinking about canceling the show tonight because we were doing a spiritual retreat party, right? And I go, no. I said, I can't. I got to talk to my guys. I got to talk to you guys because I realized that I could get you guys these spiritual gifts that I got and that all the other people at the spiritual retreat got, and this is going to really make a difference. Notice your feet feel warm. And so because I love every one of you and I want you guys to be okay, I want you to be happy, I want you to be above it, I don't want you to be below it. And so this crown will really work. I want you to ask God for one thing. Ask God for the crown. Say, God please, God please,
God please,
up in Zion, we want to identify Zion heaven.
God please, up in Zion,
Please give me the spiritual gift of this crown
please give me the spiritual gift of this crown
that crowns me
that crowns me
in this ultimate heaven dimension on earth.
in this ultimate heaven
Dimension on earth. There we are. Okay. Now look how warm you got. Say it in your head or say it out loud. Either one, guys. And you're going to find that this really does work for you. And this was at the end of like going through this thing and that thing and this thing and that thing. We got to this place where we got this spiritual gift. Well, if you guys get that spiritual gift, you kind of circumvent all the work we did. So anyway, you have to thank everybody. Thank you for doing the work. But you guys are going to feel very different, and you're going to feel really, really different and really happy as you do now. Most of you guys' sinuses open, or you felt some sense of warmth in your body or your head. Raise your hand and do this if you felt it. Raise your hand. And, oh, yeah, look at you guys. All wave at me. Hey, I love you guys. I appreciate you. And that's the reason I did the Zoom show tonight and didn't cancel it. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to share with you. I wanted to be one with you. I wanted to get you these gifts. There we go. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? Who are we talking to? Let's talk to
Hi,
somebody.
Gary. Okay,
Andy.
cool.
Andy, thank you. Andy, thank you.
Andy. We really appreciate you all being with us. Okay, let's go ahead and start with Jeannie Rabin. She has a very important thing to ask you.
Okay.
Go ahead and unmute, Jeannie.
Okay. Hi. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Yeah. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Thank you. As a matter of fact, thank you for all your beautiful products that we put in the gift bags. They're fantastic. And all your fragrances. And so, I mean, it makes a difference. It really does. While I was sick with COVID, I used my Gary fragrance that you sent me.
Yay.
And I still do. So thank you. Because I love lavender, as you know. And so, but it's just like, you have all these beautiful things that because you just spread the joy. You figured out a way to bring the light in. And you certainly do it every day. So what's your question, honey?
I'm glad you're all having a great time. We would wish we were there with you, and we'll definitely be at your next retreat because we love
Fantastic.
all of you.
We have to do. We're going to do the fire pit ceremony that we did last time.
Oh, good.
You were such a center of that. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Well, have a great time. The rest of the retreat, you guys are just wonderful, and we're so happy that you're having a great time.
Thank you.
Okay, so quick question. I have I had a nightmare, and I rarely have nightmares. I may have something where I know something's trying to get me in a dream, but I'm aware of it and I clear it. And
I'm going to tell you what it is ahead of
I
time.
had
Okay,
a horrible dream last night.
Okay, they're going to
It
show me.
felt
They're,
like premonition.
they're showing me something. Okay, I see a nightmare situation that's like a terrorist deal. Looks like to me.
A bombing, yeah.
Oh, that's what you saw. Okay, there we go. So you guys, I was just showing off. Anyway, but this has to do with a real reality. Okay.
It felt like it was a premonition.
Yeah.
For sure.
And so here's what I'm going to do. So when I saw those, and I used to predict disasters. And I worked on this radio show in Florida, the first radio show I ever did, and it was and it grew into this gigantic show. And all I had to do was predict a catastrophic disaster every week, and I was allowed to come back and dominate the show the following week, which was on Monday. And so I never was not on. So I predicted a disaster every week all the way through the 90s. And then I realized when I predicted September 11th that I was scaring people, and this was wrong. And I asked God the question, if I can see these disasters, God, Flight TWA 800, Oklahoma City bombing, I could go on for 2 hours because I predicted one of these disasters every single week. So what I figured out was, by talking to God, I figured out, God, if I can see these disasters, can I prevent them? And then I realized I saw him blowing up. I love your dog. I saw him blowing up the Vatican, right? I even sent a person in person to the Vatican to bring in the light. And here's what happened. They caught the guy with the plot to blow the Vatican up.
Oh, wow.
The following week.
Wow. Thank God.
I was in New York City, and I heard, get the hell out of here. I booked a flight right that minute. I jumped on a flight, and I flew out of there. I flew to North Carolina, and I projected light to this horrible bombing thing I saw. These guys had a plot to do basically a repeat of September 11th. They were leaving London. I projected light to the plot. They caught the guys.
Yay.
And they arrested them. I can go on and on and on. They were going to blow up the San Francisco Bay Bridge. I was talking to my client, Danielle Steele, at the time. And while I was talking to her, Willie Brown, the mayor at the time, called and said, hey, we got all kinds of weird stuff going on and this and that. I said, and Danielle came back to me and she said, Willie asked me to ask you the question, what's going on weird in his city? The reason I called Danielle was to tell Willie that they were planning to blow up the San Francisco Bridge, the big, Golden Gate Bridge up there. And so I was like, and I told her to tell him, right? They jumped on it, paid attention, and caught the guys that were doing it. You see what I'm saying? So I realized, I could go on for about 2 hours in this, and frankly, you'd get bored with me, but I realized that I could, because of the gift that God gave me, light up bad situations, even catastrophic disasters, and they would get better. You were getting a true vision of a catastrophic disaster that's about to occur.
It felt like it. I got really worried.
What was your dream? Tell me your dream.
Well, it was weird because it didn't lead up to that. Somehow it just landed right in the middle of whatever my dream was. It was like no beginning. It just, all of a sudden it was there. I saw it. Yeah. And it was like something was in my head. I saw that it's like starting to glow, like it was going to blow. And I threw it to get away. But it was weird because it was an odd thing. Like, why would this thing in my hand be looking like it's going to blow up? So I threw it and then I ran to turn, and I saw others on the other side and like caught eyes like to run. They did. And then I turned and ran, and it exploded, and I felt the explosion, and I felt the burning. I was on fire. Right. And so I knew that was something. It did not feel like a dream. It felt like something, like a premonition.
Well,
so I asked God to give me the gift to clear whatever it was that needed clearing. And
here's what I hear. This is the gift right now. I think it's a nuclear problem.
I was worried that my
Yeah.
son's in the Marines this weekend, so I was worried about that. And then I thought maybe it's Russia and the war and all of that too, right?
It has to do with that, but I see it. Yeah, I see actually a real serious nuclear threat. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to project light to that so it gets caught up, don't work, don't happen. Not going to mess up our heaven on earth here, you know, not going to mess up our heaven dimension on earth, right? And so here's what you do. You simply say, God, may I please have the spiritual gift to clear this? God, say it out loud.
God, may I
God,
please have the spiritual gift to clear
this. Okay. He gave you a giant golden earth. And he's giving everybody else that's looking at this show a giant golden earth. So bring this earth in, put it in your head and heart. Put it in your head and put it in your heart. And there we go. And now put it in the earth. And now you'll see it beaming. And I see this beautiful God matrix on this. And this is incredible. This is incredible. How warm are all you guys? Raise your hand if you're warm. Raise your hand if you're warm.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
definitely.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
How does that feel? This will keep us from blowing up. This will keep some evil dictator, crazy person, or whoever that has a button. It'll keep them from pushing it, or it'll get disrupted, or the bomb will break. I don't know what'll happen. That's not my job. My job is to project enough light to it to clear it.
Thank
And
God,
that's what your job is. And that's what your job is. And so you guys, we all have a job. And so what is our job? What are we supposed to do? We all want to help out. Everybody has, I think spiritual people have that feeling. I just want to help. I just want to help. What am I going to do to help? Well, my God, this is such a huge thing right now. So project this light to the planet Earth and you'll see that big ball, that big golden earth go to the earth. And it goes right in the earth, and now your head got real hot. My head's on fire.
Yeah.
There we are. Beautiful. Sinuses open, feeling great. And you just say, thank you, God. Hey, thank you, God.
Thank you, God. Thank you,
Hey,
Gary.
and thank you, Jeannie.
Yeah.
Thank you, girl. That was big. I didn't see that. I was busy.
I've never had a dream or premonition that was like that. I was just
And I could see what the premonition was even before you told me about it.
Yeah.
You had a real premonition of a real disaster because I used to predict those every week for many years until I realized I was scaring people and it wasn't the thing to do. And then I realized because God gave me the gifts to clear the disaster. So we just all got the gifts to clear the disaster. Now, here's the thing. As you guys, if you think you didn't get the gift, say, God, make sure I got the gift to clear the disaster. God, please give me the gift to clear the disaster. Now, if you got the gift to clear the disaster, you can also clear the disaster in your own life. And so if you can clear the disaster in your own life, hey, that's all you want to do.
Can we help clear a little of Fallon?
I just did. It was a blink. It was a blink away. I just did for
She
you.
had something that she saw also.
Yeah, well, people do. I've learned for years and years of experience being a psychic, if you would, or a spiritually gifted person who can see. I would hang out with other people that are really, gifted or psychics and different people, and I could be somewhere and I would see something, and then a person would run from whatever I told them and run to the other side of the room and talk to the other psychic, and they would see the exact same thing.
Wow.
So see, we're all one. You got to realize we're all spiritually gifted. We're all psychic. Maybe I got a title as I'm a psychic. Right?
I was clearing her because I was worried that, I didn't know where it was going or what it was about.
It was bizarre because I couldn't tell where it was going either. I can usually tell where it is. I couldn't tell where it was either, but I could see that it was an energy that was going to be one of those that got through. And so we didn't want that to happen. So there we go. And I think
thank you.
Yeah, and so maybe we hear it in the news tomorrow, the next day, or next week. I don't know. I don't know. That's not my job either.
So should we be doing this every day? Putting the earth in? Or?
Doesn't hurt. But if you have the vision you had, your vision was an accurate, real vision. That's what I see.
That was very scary. Yeah.
Yeah. So good luck, honey. I love you. Okay.
Thank you. Love you too. Have a great
Wish you were here. I'll see you in June though. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Good.
Good.
Have fun.
Hey, thanks.
Thank you so much, Jeannie. We love you.
Yeah, Michelle, who we got?
Okay, let's go ahead and go to Teresa Lewis. Go ahead and unmute Teresa. Thank you for your patience.
No problem. Thank you, guys. So I had a couple people that were close to our family that passed over this week, and we just want to make sure that they get to the other side.
One of them's dancing, and they're doing a rat-a-tat-tat. Who would that be? Was it a guy and a girl who passed?
It was a guy and a girl, and they're different family members, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, and so, but I see the guy, and the guy's dancing. The guy's doing
That's
a dance.
awesome.
He's
That's
cutting.
awesome.
He's cutting a jig, so to speak. You know, I just see him. He's dancing. He says, "Tell my girl I'm good. I'm good. I friggin' made it to heaven." What
Oh,
the
my
hell?
ears are like ringing so loud right now.
What? What?
My ears, they're just ringing.
Oh, they're
so
on
loud
fire.
when you
Oh,
said
because
that.
it's because he's talking to you. He's talking to you, honey.
Aw.
And so, but he tells me to tell you he's doing good. Feel how your feet got hot right then?
Yeah, I'm like dying.
Why is he so happy about his feet? He keeps on going. "Da-da-da-da-da-da." Could he not walk? What's he talking about?
Well, he probably didn't get on too well at the end, but yeah, he's went through a lot in his life, so he's
Okay.
probably really happy to be dancing over there.
Yeah, and he was a little crazy, right?
He was way crazy.
Yeah, because that's the reason he says, "I'm really surprised I made it to heaven."
I'm surprised he made it this long. I was just telling my sister the same thing just a few minutes ago. I'm surprised he made it this far, but let me make sure he
Yeah.
gets to God.
Well, he's already there. And he
Awesome.
tells me to tell you he loves you very much, and he says thank you for asking. He goes,
Nice.
this, and then he's really a neat guy. He goes, "This is really cool."
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, heaven is really cool. So he's very excited about his heaven, but he's even more excited that you're actually speaking to him from Earth, and
Aw.
so that's a big deal for him. And then the woman that's on the other side, she's very quaint and sweet and nice.
Yes.
Who is
yes.
that? Who is that?
So it's my cousin's husband's mother. She
Okay.
passed this week. Sharon
She's sweet.
Streeter. Yeah. Awesome.
She's cooking up. I'm trying to figure out what she's cooking, but she's baking something that smells really good, like I don't know, like apple pie or banana something. Or she's
Nice.
Yeah. Did she cook all the time? What's she talking
I
about?
think she did. She did.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna make peach cobbler tonight, but I didn't have time. And so anyway, but she's making up something that's really, really good. I told her.
Nice.
Yeah. She says she loves you, and she's really surprised she's talking to you as well. See, on the other side, they're really surprised that there's actually a communication from heaven back to earth. And we just did it. So that's beautiful. They love you.
Awesome.
All
Thank
right.
you so much, Gary. Thank you,
All right.
Michelle, Dean. Everybody have a great time. We'll see you in June.
Thank you. Oh, good.
Thank
Come
you
on.
so much.
Enjoy
You
it.
too, Teresa. We'll
Perfect.
see you in June.
Yeah. And so who are we talking to? Who we got,
Oh.
Michelle? One more.
Oh, okay. Martina Fenner. Hi, Martina. Go ahead and unmute. Thank you for your patience.
Hi, thanks. I'm so excited. Hi, Gary.
Hi,
I've
how
been
are
listening
you?
For many, many years.
Thank you. And so what's your question, honey?
I just want to know if my relationship is worth saving.
Well, I'm hearing cuss words from your angels. So your angels cuss, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense. See, if you cuss, your angels cuss. That's a great. I hear what the F, you know, and so you got one of those what the F relationships, you know, and so you're going to go, what the hell do I do with this thing? And so he's really possessed, okay, and so sometimes
I always kind of thought that.
and sometimes you are too, you know, and so but he's in love with you totally, and you guys are connected in Zion heaven. When you have a connection that is a Zion, feel how you got warm all through your body, right?
Yeah, I'm like tingling on my fingers.
Yeah, you feel all that. And so what
Yeah.
happens is when you have this Zion heaven connection with a soulmate, you are not in love. You are in love. You're in lust. You're in bliss. You're in hell. You're in heaven. You're in all these things at one time, and you just don't know what to do with yourself because it's really hard being in a relationship with someone that you have a Zion connection with if you aren't through your junk. So you have to get rid of your drama, your mama drama, your mama drama. I see. I mean, I'm being funny, but you got all that going. He's got a bunch of stuff going. He's got childhood traumas, trauma beyond traumas. Makes sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
Let me clear it for you, okay?
Thank you.
There we are. And I'm just clearing all this darkness from you, and you feel really hot all over. Feel that? There we go. So you feel warmer? A little
I
bit?
feel tingly, like my hands are
Tingly?
tingly.
Okay. Now then, let me clear your idiot for you, okay? And I do think he's your idiot. I think he's an idiot, but I think he's your idiot.
Right.
And so let me clear your idiot. There we are. There he goes. Oh, wow. Sinus is open. Feel hot now. Feel the difference. See? I cleared the darkness off of him. Right?
Thank you.
Okay. Keyword, forgiveness. Forgive your idiots. Can you do that?
Yeah. I've been
Right.
working hard this past couple
No.
months trying.
No, ask God for the ability to forgive your idiot. Say, God, please give me the
God,
please give me the gift to forgive my idiot.
Please give me the gift to forgive my idiot, please.
You got this big golden brain that's glowing with a God matrix. Feel how now you got warm. Feel
Yeah.
that? Okay. And so this is a big, big Zion gift. And I see it going down to your head, into your heart, and into your soul. And there you go. Feel good? Crazy.
Yes, I felt it.
Yeah. Yeah, honey, and so you're smiling. So you're sad, but you're smiling. Okay,
Yeah.
now I want you to think of your idiot. Okay, project love. Take your hands like this and project love to your idiot. And we're all projecting love to your idiot as well. Okay, there we are. Forgive him. Just do it. Forgive him. She did it. I heard she did it. You did it. There. You had to get to a place of forgiveness for him to get to a place of healing. See, he couldn't heal till you forgave him. And so you forgave him, he healed. So as always, it's your fault. And so,
Oh my
Right.
God.
I'm playing with you. But anyway,
I know, like nobody knows that inside joke, except for me and him. So
and
like,
me.
and
I
you.
get it. I get it.
You.
Right. It's your fault. And he was like, and that's your inside joke you tell each other, right?
Yes.
All right, it's your fault. Anyway, so honey, you're gonna be fine.
Thank you.
I see it clearing. I see God jumping in you, and you're gonna be fine. Feel how teary you feel now?
Yeah.
That's what healing feels like, and that's what he's gonna feel like right now too. All you got to do is tell him, "I love you and I forgive you," and then shut the hell up.
Okay.
Don't go into your stuff. You're a little bit of a drama queen. Makes sense?
Yeah.
You're a little bit of a drama queen. Makes sense?
Yes.
Yeah, you're a little bit of a drama queen. Makes sense? I'm
Yes.
messing with you. Yeah, okay. Stop it. Drop your drama.
All right.
Forgive him. Love him. Shut the hell up. And I see him being, yeah, you guys love each other and you're connected in Zion heaven. See, here's what happens, guys. We come from heaven. We come to earth. We come from heaven. We were born in from heaven to earth. And we live on earth.
I believe that. He's
some
the
of
only
us-
one that doesn't, I don't know if he doesn't believe in God.
It's okay. He'll come
in a different
around.
way.
He'll
Yeah.
come around. He was raised, his people that raised him were crazy, right?
Right.
Okay, crazy people. So he was
Right.
raised by crazy monkeys, apes from the jungle or something.
Right.
He was really raised by crazy people. And so, but he's going to be all right. And so, because he's got a good heart and a good head,
Yeah.
just
He
love
does.
him, forgive him. You'll see. That's all you got to do. But
Okay.
I feel really good about him, actually.
Thanks.
And he's a high evolved being. And most of you guys here are high evolved beings from Zion heaven. That's the reason you're even here talking or listening to me, right? That's the reason, instead of blowing the show off tonight and doing what I should be doing downstairs, I got to cook rabbit, right? Because that's what we're doing. I'm here talking to you because I love you guys. And so, but you're going to be fine now. You're going to be
Thank
fine.
you. I
And you
appreciate
got-
it. I needed this.
Yeah,
I don't know everything about this. I needed.
well, he got healed, you got healed, and everybody else got healed that listened to you. And that's what
Thank
it's like.
you.
That's what oneness is. I appreciate you guys. And you know what? I'm going to run downstairs and see if we can find Tyler. And so Okay. All right. Have him come up here. And so anyway, I'm going to run around downstairs and show you what we're up to. And then it's a little bit abbreviated tonight, but I just wanted to check in with you guys, and I wanted to download you guys with all the spiritual gifts that we got. And so let me talk to Joseph. Can we talk to him? JOSEB, right? And so can you go to him real quick? I wanted to give him, I just see a spiritual gift coming to him. Can you guys see that? Dino?
Okay,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead
got
and unmute Joseph. Joseph.
Yes.
Hey, buddy. Hey,
Hey.
I saw these spiritual gifts raining down on your head.
Yeah, I felt it in my heart, just coming down.
Did you-
That's okay.
Yeah, and so
Crazy.
all the spiritual gifts that we got at the spiritual retreat are just raining down on you guys. All you got to do is
I
be
feel
willing,
it.
be willing to accept it. Know we're all one. Everybody that taps into tapping in and watches the show tapping in gets the gifts, right? And so all you got to do is just want them. And I saw you, it was like showering. You were being showered with spiritual gifts. And I feel your head getting hot right now. And so who's with you there? Who's with you?
It's my wife, Kim.
Hey, Kim, how are you? Lean in a little. I can't see you. The camera's not got. There you are. Hey, girl, how are you? Yeah, and so now she felt really, really warm. Her hands are warming up because she stepped into the shot, but I feel her getting hot. Yeah. Oh, and your feet. Oh, you feel your feet hot. That's even better. That means it's running all the way through your body. So spiritual gifts are real. We're here. We're working hard in North Carolina in the spiritual retreat, and we're bringing in all these spiritual gifts, and we just want to share them with you guys. That's what oneness is. And so I just wanted to tell you that. And I see you. What are you doing with a car? You guys changing cars or something? What you up to? What are you doing?
We want to trade our car in the summer.
Oh, you're going to do it sooner than that, and I see it happening perfect. Yeah, yeah. I see it hooking up. So I'm just seeing a new car. So you got a new car. You want a new car. And so what happens is whatever your manifestations are, right? They're going to happen faster. And so here at the retreat, when we were working, we were working really hard, bringing down all these spiritual gifts. And at the end of today, I saw that basically everybody's enlightenment process got sped up 20 years. So as you guys want to be enlightened, I mean, today, at the retreat today, I saw everybody's enlightenment process got sped up 20 years. Wow. That's big. So you guys will tap into those same gifts, and you'll find your enlightenment process will get sped up, whatever it gets sped up.
Well, I was hoping more for a house than a car, but
okay. Well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to manifest a house. Then, okay? You want to say, God, up in Zion, please give me a house. Please give me a perfect house. Give me a perfect house.
perfect house.
I want a mansion.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you can have a mansion.
That's why we can't get a mansion. I don't want a mansion. I don't want something big that I gotta.
Okay, repeat after me. I will shut the hell up. Okay. There's nothing
clean too then.
Okay. Oh, there you are. I can see. I would be bitching too. I would be bitching about that. If I had to clean it, I'd be upset. But there's nothing wrong with the mansion. You want one, get one. Okay. And so, but you guys will find that it can happen sooner than later. All you got to do is want it. Go to oneness on it. Once you guys agree on it, you'll find it'll click. Oneness is everything. Oneness. There you go. I got hot when you did that. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'm going to run around. Okay.
Love you too, Gary.
So anyway,
Thanks,
hey, thanks a lot. Now hey guys, so Dean and Michelle, you guys got to talk for a second because I'm going to walk around.
All right,
Okay.
All right, we're gonna find Tyler.
All right, I got
Okay, Tyler's right here. He's in front of me. Go to Tyler, and so there we go.
Oh, there it is.
Here's the room I'm in. This is my attic office, not my addiction office, but my attic office. And so it's up in the attic.
Up in the attic.
Yeah, there's my crystal.
You got to
Here
look
I am.
over at Tyler's phone, Gary. You're live.
Okay.
You're spotlighted on Tyler.
There you are.
Hi. Hey guys. Hey, how are you? And so there we go. And so this is my office. And so we had to move some furniture around to make everything work downstairs. And so, but take a look. You can look around the office. So here.
Yeah, it's still under construction in the works.
Yeah. There we go. Mm-hmm.
There's Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
You can't hide. We see
even in my attic office, I hang a few chandeliers. You noticed? There we are.
It wouldn't be yours. It wouldn't be the Gary touch without those.
No, it's got to look like heaven, right? It's got to look like heaven. So here I am up in my office hanging out. There we are. And so now I'm going to walk downstairs, guys, and see what's
So we got to
going on.
mute your computer and unmute Tyler's phone.
Okay, unmute your phone, Tyler.
Okay, you're unmuted. No, we gotta.
I think we got to mute that. There we go. Hey guys.
We're getting feedback from something.
Oh, let's go see.
I think that one. There we are. So here we go.
No, I know. No. He's still spotlighted. I just have
How about now? Better?
Yeah, better.
Better. Okay, because we're walking through the house. Walking through the house. Here we go. Tyler's walking back. Okay, good. So here we are. So we're in the upstairs hallway, and I'm gonna go downstairs.
That's a G.
I was the guy with the big voice.
Go ahead, Tyler. Say something. Hi, this is Tyler Williams.
How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great night.
Has he got a big voice or what? Okay, here we
You
are.
get that
Here's-
announcer voice.
This gives you an idea of what I'm a little chandelier crazy. Just saying, right? All you guys got to mute your phones, or we're gonna get feedback. Okay, mute your phones. Okay, so we got people, and then there we go. Hold on, mute your phones. Gary's walking through. Yeah, there we go. The entire house. There we go. All right. Here we go. And so there's nothing wrong. You know, she was saying, hey guys, how are you? And so here we are. Now this is the front porch. And so there's nothing wrong with big houses. It doesn't mean you have a big ego. It just means you wanted a big house. And so this is a house I wanted when I was a little kid. I grew up very poor in North Carolina, really poor. And I used to ride by this house with my little country mama Eunice and her 1949 Chevrolet, and I could see the ground through the floorboard of the car. And so it was really those days. And I used to see this big old house, and I wanted to live in that house. So here we are. This is where I live now. And so this is where I live, right? And I didn't even know why. I had no idea. Go from side to side. There we are. I had no idea. No idea why I wanted to live here. Well, the reason I wanted to live here is so I could share it with you guys. That's why. Because all I need is one bed, one bedroom, one situation, one thing. And so, but I wanted to have spiritual retreats and invite you guys. So here we are. As you walk in, right? And now we're gonna go in here. We're hanging out. And who do we have over here? You guys got, hey, I got feedback again. Hey guys. Hey, how are you? Oh. See, now you know what all the people go through. There, now you know what all the people go through. Good. And so Tina and Michelle, they're hanging out. Yeah, so they're hanging out in the dining room. They're doing what they do. I love your candles. Look at you guys. Yes,
Big candelabra.
yeah, you have great
We
candles.
got the mood lighting in here.
And we have a miniature chandelier.
Yeah.
Look at that little.
This is so beautiful in here. Great job, Gary. You guys should see his decorating
Did you
skills.
catch the angels in the medallion? Angels all in the medallion.
Yeah, well, you know, here's the thing. See, I see heaven all the time. And so the only thing I do is I create my place where I live like heaven. And so even God said, I want you to have my Zion heaven bed. Let me show you this, guys. And so here we are going down the hallway, you know, this is my wall of fame. There's me and Jimmy Kimmel, me and Robin Williams, Leon Russell, you know, Robin Leach, a few other people. Phyllis Diller, I loved her, Anyway, a lot of cool people. Here's Gorbachev, a few other folks. Anyway, and so here it is. This is what God's bed looks like. Now, when I was dying of COVID in the hospital, God told me, I want your bedroom to look just like mine. I'm like, okay. And so I went home, I manifested this. He said, paint your walls gold, which I did. The walls are gold. Here's me and Shirley MacLaine. Uh-oh. Hey, Shirley. Dropped you. Anyway, and so I think it's really important to do whatever God says. He said, I want your earth to be like your heaven. And so I'm able to hang out with God in heaven, and I'm able to hang out with God on earth. And so this is like a show crib. Here's my little bar. Here's my favorite wine. God said, manifest this wine. It's the best wine in the world. And I know the family who makes this wine, and it's absolutely, you guys got to order you some of this. Glunz, Glunz, okay? It's the best wine on earth. And it has this high vibration of heaven. And so, pretty amazing stuff. So after I got here, after COVID, they sent me a case. My friend Jim actually brought me a case of that, which is great. There we go. Back to the rest of the house. All right. And in here, this is my study. It's a little bit of a mess. This is my study. This is where I go and work sometimes. It's a little bit of a mess. We've got production stuff in here. And so here's my hero, Eleanor. I love her. Here's my cool picture. My coolest picture I ever made. Ozzy and Sharon. Anyway. Hey guys. Hey guys. Enjoy yourselves. What was the retreat like so far? What did you think? Crazy. Did you get some gifts? Lots of it. I'm good. Perfect. I love it. There you go. So, and here's the kitchen. Right now, we're working on a little bit of food, right? So there we go. There's Miss Judy. Right. And Judy's the only one that don't hate me. Judy's the only one that's not hating on me right now. Yes. I'm sure. There we go. Now this is the chicken with an orange sauce. It's absolutely amazing. Trick to that, all you gotta do is the chicken, buy orange marmalade, put it on it, and bake it. And this is what you end up with. This is pork chops with a very special sauce that's Holy Trinity sauce. Holy Trinity, onions, peppers, a little bit of garlic, but onions. And that's the Holy Trinity. Perfect. This is the pan. Here's our pan. This is where we're going to do the fried rabbit. The fried rabbit is in this pan. Okay? And so that's what we're up to. And here is our rabbit. Fried rabbit. And so this will end up being God's favorite dish. Fried rabbit with like certain herbs and things. We're gonna let you know what that's like. So here we are. All right, what do we got? Okay, there we go. These are all this is backstage. So in backstage land, this is what occurs backstage. And see, backstage creates front stage. You see. And so that's what that amounts to. Anyway. Now that we're going to sneak in, let's go in and we're going to check out. What do we got? Oh, Judy, what you got? All right. Okay, good. Here's a little country ham. There we are. And there we are. And this is like some pulled pork. This is amazing pork. Delicious. You did really good.
Thank you. I did it all myself.
You did it all yourself? What about me? What about me? What about me?
Oh yeah. You're the master chef.
Now but Judy's like the best. The
Follower.
best.
I'm the
No,
best follower.
no, you're the best every time. You're the best. Judy's the best in the world.
You're the best.
So as you can see, they're all having a miserable time. They're all having such a bad time. I feel a special aloha energy. Yeah. Shoot through this and look at her. Yeah, there we are. That's how I see you. That's how I see you always. You're always in a waterfall of like rum-infested punch. I love it. So you get, so I promise when you come to a retreat, I will feed you to death. I will feed you to death, and you will never feel more fed in your life.
I was so lovely. I feel like a whole different person, and like I feel like everything's just gonna keep going up and up.
You feel it.
I feel it. And I'm so glad that I know.
You changed my life.
Yay!
Yeah, and I did not rent her. She is real. Okay. Yeah, she's real. You're real, right?
Yes, I'm very, very much in the 30 and the
Yeah, and your mom's here.
yes.
She's like, but your hair is bigger than mine. Oh, so you guys are having fun?
Yes.
Good,
Water
good.
bags, beautiful.
How's the retreat?
More than I expected.
More than you expected.
No, definitely. We were talking so much that
The gift. Was it like this? Oh, really? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you're in my retreat. That's perfect. I love you. I love you. And you can see everything.
I can see clearly now. Yeah, seriously, though, I'm in awe of this time, the oneness that we experience. Everything that I've ever learned in your retreats was solidified to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, today it was really crazy. I've never seen so many spiritual gifts come down, and I want all those gifts to come to you guys right now. And so I'm really happy for that. And here's what we are. We're about to have dinner. We're about to eat. We're about to eat dinner. Yeah. Here's my best friend Tony. What's up? What's up?
His better
Linda.
half.
That's his best friend Linda. It's Dr. Grossman. Michael Grossman. Thank you for being here. I love you guys.
Already had a big show.
And my cousin Philip is here. My cousin Philip, and they're playing, the band's playing. And so this will be fun. We're cranking along.
Everyone else go home. I'm gonna go see my dad. I'll see you. He only came to me once when I
Let me dig it out. Oh, and so there's a certain magic you get when you walk outside by the gift table and stuff. And so here we are. The gift table's turned into a table. And so here's where we are. And so I can't wait for you guys to come and join me right here, so that you can get your spiritual gifts in North Carolina, because I'm doing a lot of retreats here now. I felt like that, since I'm here, I'm meditating all the time. I saw these beautiful energy vortexes opening up, and I just wanted to bless you guys and heal you guys. And so here we go. we'll walk over here. And so I'm going to talk to Buddha. Here's what I see. Look around for a second. Just a second. All the way around. So here's what I see. I heard to sit down. I heard to sit down and talk to Buddha. So let's see what Buddha's got to say. Now, this is a very special Buddha. And this Buddha actually speaks. If you're looking for a Buddha, you want to find one that speaks. And so you've got to look for a very old Buddha most of the time. And so this one's a very old Buddha. And he's a white marble Buddha. And he brings in a certain light that is like so spectacular, I can't tell you. And he also brings in wisdom. So he's got rainwater in his hands. And so I'm taking the rainwater and I'm putting it on the dot on Buddha's head. There we are. Putting on the dot on Buddha's head. And then I'm putting, there's Taco. And I'm putting it on my head. Okay. And now I'm putting it on your head. There we are. Okay. So you have the same vibration that I have. That's how oneness works. And so I want you guys to feel it and I want you to experience it. And Buddha says, right now, all you got to do is let the light in. And if you let the light in and enjoy the energy vortexes that are going on here, thank you, Buddha. Thank you, Buddha. Thank you, God. Thank you, Zion. Thank you, everything. And if you let these energy vortexes happen that are all around you and that are around us right now, you guys are one with us. And so you'll be able to experience the same feeling that we're feeling. And you'll be able to see this and you'll be able to feel this. And so realize when we're having dinner, we're having dinner with you because we're one with you. And when we're enjoying spiritual gifts and having a party or doing whatever we're doing by the waterfall, you guys are feeling everything that we're feeling. And I appreciate you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for being here on Tapping In with me. And I appreciate you. Thank you a lot. I'll see you soon.